Friends, today I am going to talk about inorganic chemistry topic, homogeneous catalysis. Myself, Dr. A.N. Jagdale, Head Department of Chemistry, and my special subject is inorganic chemistry. In inorganic chemistry subject, homogeneous catalysis topic is included for TYBSc. Introduction to homogeneous catalysis. You know that catalysis is the process in which the rate of reaction is increased. Various catalysts are used to increase the rate of reaction. They belong to the D block elements, the compounds of transition metals, organometallic compounds, and various phases means states of compounds are used. Actually, the definition of catalyst is the substance which accelerate the rate of reaction but which do not take part in the reaction. That substance is known as catalyst. On the basis of their solubilities, there are two types of catalysts. One is known as homogeneous catalyst and second is known as heterogeneous catalyst. The term homogeneous means same state or same phase. Example is when gaseous states are there, means reactants are gases, catalyst is gas, and again whatever product is formed, it is again in the gaseous state, then it is a homogeneous mixture. Second is, suppose there is a liquid, means all phases or medium is liquid, then it is called as liquid state homogeneous catalysis process. Then when solvents are used or solutions are used and they are combined and new products are formed, that is called as solution form catalyst. Even though on the basis of acid base theories, means Bronsted and Lowry theory, here conjugate acid, conjugate base, they are included in first three. One means gaseous, liquid, or in the solution forms of the catalyst. In heterogeneous catalysis, here medium is different, means gases and liquid and solid, etc. states are there. Then these catalysts are known as heterogeneous catalysts, and that phenomenon is known as heterogeneous catalysis. In homogeneous catalysis process, all the phases are same, means homogeneous in nature, and that's why they are known as homogeneous catalysts. Various catalysts are used, means D block elements, means transition elements and their compounds, organometallic compounds, they containing carbon metal bond. They work as a good catalyst and for the synthesis of new product. In organic chemistry, here homogeneous and heterogeneous catalysis are used, and whatever material is used, that material is called as a catalyst. Our point is homogeneous catalyst means topic is homogeneous catalysis. In homogeneous catalysis, same medium of reactant, then catalyst and product is there, and on the basis of their medium, here there are four types of homogeneous catalyst. Number one, that is called as a type first. In type first catalysis process, here all gases, reactants, catalysts and products are there. Example is, suppose there is a conversion of sulfur dioxide into the sulfur trioxide, SO3. Here catalyst is used as NO or NO2 and oxidation is there. Here SO2 is gas, then NO is gas, NO2 is gas and SO3 is gas. All that reactants and products and catalysts, they are in the gaseous phase or gaseous medium, and this is the first type of homogeneous catalysis. Here in this catalysis process, NO and NO2 acts as oxidation process and SO2 is converted into SO3 form, SO2 gas, then SO3 gas, NO is in the gaseous form, NO2 is in the gaseous form, and this is the first type of homogeneous catalysis process. In second one, when in place of gaseous form there is use of liquid phases or liquid medium. Suppose there is conversion of here C2H5OH, here ethanol into the here C2H5O, C2H5, and here H2SO4 liquid is used as a catalyst. Here C2H5OH, ethanol is liquid, H2SO4 is liquid, then this is a diethyl ether and this is in the liquid form. Means all reactants and products and even the catalyst, all they are in the form of liquid, and this is the second type of catalysis. Here this is in the gaseous form. In the second type of catalysis, homogeneous catalysis process, here C2H5OH is liquid, then H2SO4 sulfuric acid is liquid, and whatever product is formed, that is a diethyl ether. This product form is diethyl ether. It is in the liquid form, and when all that reactants, catalysts and products are in the liquid form, it is a type of homogeneous catalysis. Then third example is when there is use of solution. Means third type of homogeneous catalysis is, suppose here in the solution form iodide is treated with here HSO4 single minus, and there is use of Fe2 plus or Fe3 plus ferrous or ferric as in the solution form as a catalyst. Means iodide ions in solution form, then HSO4 in solution form, then ferrous or ferric, it is again in solution form, and there is a formation of hydroiodic acid HI plus here there is SO4 double minus. SO4 double minus. When such type of reaction is occur, here iodide ion is in the solution form, here HSO4 single minus is in solution form. Catalysts used are either Fe2 plus ferrous or Fe3 plus, that is in solution form, and there is a formation of hydroiodic acid in solution form and SO4 in the solution form. All they are in the solution form, means medium is same, and that conversion is known as homogeneous catalysis process, and homogeneous catalyst is here either Fe2 plus or Fe3 plus ions, and all that phases means reactants, catalysts and products are in the solution form. Then in fourth type, here Lowry and Bronsted concept is used for the conversion of acids, means every acid has a conjugate base and every base has a conjugate acid. On that basis, suppose there is HSO4 single minus and it is converted into here H plus and SO4 double minus. Suppose this is acid, and for this one is conjugate base. Means according to the Lowry and Bronsted theory, every acid has a conjugate base and every base has conjugate acid. On that basis mediums are considered, and this fourth type of what? Homogeneous catalysis process is included in type first or type second or type third. Here type first is all mediums are in gaseous form, SO2 gaseous, NO gaseous form and SO3 gas. Then second is liquid, that is ethanol is converted into diethyl ether in the presence of liquid H2SO4. And in third, all that reactants and products, they are in the solution form. Example is iodide ion reacts with HSO4 minus in the presence of Fe2 plus and Fe3 plus catalyst in the solution form. There is a formation of hydroiodic acid in solution form and SO4 double minus in solution form. These are the three main things for the homogeneous catalysis, and in the fourth thing, here Lorry and Bronsted concept is used for the what? Conversion of acid into base, and according to the Lorry and Bronsted theory, every acid has a conjugate base and every base has a conjugate acid. And this fourth concept is included in homogeneous catalysis process of type first, type second and type 3, and these are some important homogeneous catalysis process. And when catalyst is used and there is a formation of product, that phenomenon is known as catalysis. And you know that catalyst is the substance which accelerates the rate of reaction but which does not take part in the reaction. Actually, when catalyst is used, here there is a decrease in activation energy. There is decrease in activation energy. When there is a decrease in activation energy, rate of reaction is fast. Then energy of the reactant is increased. Then there is an intermediate state. In intermediate state, what happens? Here unstable intermediate is formed, and that unstable intermediate is immediately converted into stable form, and catalyst is come out, and there is a formation of product, and that is known as homogeneous catalysis. Actually, in catalysis process, here a general representation of reaction is, suppose here catalysis process is represented, A and B are the reactant, these are the reactants. Then there is addition of catalyst, that is a C, catalyst. And when catalyst is added in the reactant ABC, there is a formation of here A, B, C as an intermediate. This intermediate is unstable, and that unstable form is immediately converted into AB as a product, and there is a catalyst C. And this is the general reaction in catalysis. In catalysis process, the reactants reacts with each other in the presence of suitable catalyst. That catalyst reacts with suppose A and B reactants. There is a formation of intermediate, that is ABC. That intermediate is unstable, and that unstable intermediate is converted into the product as AB, and there is C as catalyst, and this unstable state is formed in catalysis process. This catalyst accelerates the rate of reaction. When there is acceleration of rate of reaction, then activation energy decreases. There is increase in the energy of the reactant. When energy of the reactant is increases, there is a formation of equilibrium for intermediate, and in intermediate here is ABC as intermediate as unstable. That unstable intermediate converted into stable form as a product, plus there is a catalyst. And this is the general reaction for the catalysis and in homogeneous catalysis. Then what are the properties of homogeneous catalyst in homogeneous catalysis process? Next point is some important properties of homogeneous catalysis. First property is that when there is addition of catalyst in homogeneous catalysis process, that catalyst accelerate the rate of reaction. Accelerate the rate of reaction means rate of reaction increases. Second thing, here energy of that reactant increases in homogeneous catalysis process. Third one, once energy is increases, there is a decrease in activation energy and unstable intermediate is formed that immediately gives the stable product, means A plus B reactant in the presence of catalyst C. That catalyst C accelerates the rate of reaction, decreases activation energy, increases energy of the reactant, formation of unstable intermediate, and there is a formation of AB as stable product. There is formation of AB as stable product. Next one, once there is addition of catalyst, there is increase in rate of reaction, and when there is acceleration of rate of reaction, the equilibrium between the reactant and product, that equilibrium is shifted to the product. Shifting of equilibrium means here is increase in concentration, and when concentration increases, it promotes to form the product and equilibrium is shifted to the product. And these are some important properties of homogeneous catalysis. Listen again, in homogeneous catalysis, here reactant reacts with catalyst and catalyst accelerate the rate of reaction, and there is a formation of unstable intermediate, and immediately stable products are formed and catalysts come out in the same phase. Catalysts come out in the same phase. Second thing is, here the energy of the reactant increases when there is acceleration of rate of reaction, means the rate of reaction increases. After that, when there is acceleration of rate of reaction, then activation energy decreases and unstable intermediate is formed, and it gives stable product by shifting that equilibrium to the product side. And these are some important properties of homogeneous catalysis. There are some important homogeneous catalysis processes. First one is known as Wilkinson catalysis process. Second is called as Ziegler-Natta catalysis process, and third is known as Monsanto process for the synthesis of acetic acid. These are the three main methods or synthesis process of homogeneous catalysis. First process is called as here Wilkinson catalysis process. In Wilkinson catalysis process, there is a hydrogenation of alkene to alkane. Shortly, it is represented as here CH2 double bond CH2 by hydrogenation H2. There is a formation of C2S6, that is ethane. Means alkene is converted into alkane, and catalyst used in Wilkinson catalysis process is called as rhodium catalyst, that is RH, then Cl, then PPS3 thrice. This is the rhodium catalyst, and in homogeneous medium that rhodium catalyst is used. Name of this catalyst is here monochloro or chloro. Name is monochloro or chloro tris triphenylphosphine rhodium first, means oxidation state of rhodium in that catalyst is first, that is Roman 1, means name is monochloro or chloro tri or tris triphenylphosphine rhodium first catalyst is used. During the use of this catalyst, first of all, 1 ppS group means phenylphosphine is removed by the solvent, and that solvent is either ethane or ethanol or toluene molecule. Means it is shortly represented as here is rhodium, then here Cl, then P, here pH twice, and solvent as S. And this is the general formula for catalysis process of Wilkinson catalysis reaction. And in Wilkinson catalysis reaction, alkenes are converted into alkane, means C double bond C is converted into C single bond C, means CH2 means C2H4 is converted into C2S6. Here there is a hydrogenation in the presence of this rhodium catalyst, and the name of this rhodium catalyst is monochloro triphenyl phosphine rhodium first. First of all, this catalyst is converted into the solvated molecule as ethanol, or there is use of toluene, and 1 ppS means this phenylphosphine is what removed by addition of that solvent molecule, and the here formula for that catalyst is RHCl PPS3 twice S, means PPS3 thrice is converted into PPS3 twice, and at the same time there is addition of solvent. Okay, and this in this catalysis process total 6 steps are involved, and there is a hydrogenation means addition of H2 molecule, and CH2 double bond CH2 is converted into C2S6, means alkenes are converted into the alkane, and it is known as Wilkinson catalysis process. Okay, we'll stop here.